The price of chocolate is going up.
Cocoa prices surged to all-time highs this week.
The price of cocoa beans has soared to record highs.
Ghana is taking a bold step toward economic transformation by prioritizing local control and processing of its world-famous cocoa beans. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nani Fight C4. Please like and subscribe. In recent reforms announced by the government, including Finance Minister Dr. Cassiel Otto Forson and under President John Dramani Mahama's vision, a major policy shift mandates that at least 50% of all cocoa beans produced in Ghana must be processed locally starting from the 2026/2027 crop season.
Stop foreign funding for the purchase of our cocoa. We are going to raise domestic bonds. We have enough CDs in Ghana to pay for our cocoa. We're going to raise domestic bonds, buy our own cocoa. We don't need to collateralize the beans. I know the interesting part. We have the capacity to process 400,000 tons of those beans, processing capacity in Ghana. But because the beans are collateralized, we cannot even allocate those beans to the local processors. We have to ship all the beans outside. Now, if we buy the beans ourselves, we can take 400,000 tons out of the beans and give to our local processors to add value. That is what the Accra research is about. I say by 2030, there are not going to be any raw mineral ores leaving Ghana. You're not going to ship manganese ores out of Ghana raw. You're not going to ship bauxite ore out of Ghana raw. You're not going to ship iron ore out of Ghana raw. You must process all that locally. That is the only way we can provide opportunities for our young people. Our young people are not as patient as our generation. They want to see that progress and prosperity today. And that is why Accra Research has that urgency that we need to implement in order that we stop our young people from braving the dangers of the Sahara and the Mediterranean to try to get to Europe to look for opportunity. Africa's prosperity is not a threat to anybody in this world.
Remaining beans are already being directed to domestic processors. This move ends heavy reliance on exporting raw cocoa beans, where Ghana captures only a tiny fraction of the final value chain, and instead focuses on value addition at home, turning beans into cocoa liquor, butter, powder, semi-finished products, and even finished chocolate. The state-owned cocoa processing company, CPC, is being revived as a priority to lead this charge. Why this is game-changing. Job creation explosion. Local processing will generate thousands of jobs across factories, logistics, packaging, marketing, and related industries, especially benefiting youth, women, and rural communities. Higher export earnings. Ghana moves from being a raw material exporter, price taker, to a value-added producer, price maker, keeping more wealth in the country and boosting GDP. Economic independence. By reducing dependence on foreign financing models, like syndicated loans using beans as collateral, Ghana unlocks hundreds of thousands of tons of beans, e.g., 400,000 tons immediately, for local use. Long-term vision. This aligns with broader goals, including processing minerals locally by 2030, to build industrial strength, stabilize the cedi, and create sustainable livelihoods for farmers. This isn't just policy, it's a revolutionary push to turn gold in a pod into real prosperity for Ghanaians, empowering farmers, revitalizing industries, and positioning Ghana as a global leader in cocoa products. Thank you for watching. We will always keep you informed.